Hey, I'm Vea. This is Case by Case Divorce. This video is part of the Self-Care for Divorce series. Today I'm going to be talking about making your bed. But first, let's talk about self-care. Self-care is important for everybody this day and age. But self-care for high conflict divorce is different because if you're in a high conflict divorce, chances are that you're running on empty, right? You're just not resourced. You're not financially resourced. You're not emotionally, mentally, or physically resourced. So the general, the usual prompts for self-care, sign up for a yoga class or sign up for fitness classes. It's like you're not going to have the time or money or energy to do that. So this series is an offering to all of my other high conflict divorce survivors out there. And it's just full of tips and tricks and things you can do to take care of yourself if you have nothing left in your bucket. Okay, so let's get started. But first, let's do a breath break. So a deep breath is always good, but a deep breath with an audible exhale is extra beneficial for your nervous system. And if you hang out with me and visit this channel enough, you're going to realize that addressing your nervous system is one of the most impactful things you can do to resource yourself and bolster yourself and get ready to manage, survive, and conquer this divorce. But back to the topic. What we're talking about today is making your bed. So in prepping for this video today, I did some research online, and there have been 0 scientific studies that I could find that show making your bed makes you happier. But there's been a ton of studies done on the impacts of living in a clear, clutter-free environment. And if you're living through a high conflict divorce, I know the idea of cleaning your house is probably way beyond you. So let's start with what you can do. Make your bed. I timed myself today. Making my bed took 7 seconds. Assuming you maybe have a bit more complicated of a bed or maybe do a better job than I do, let's say maybe 15, 20, 30 seconds at most. It's my belief that if you invest that 30 seconds a day to make your bed be nice and clear and welcoming, you're going to see the following positive impacts. It's going to lower your stress, make you better able to manage your emotion, and improve your executive functioning, which is basically decision making. And so this has been proven scientifically. Living in a clear space lowers cortisol levels, it lowers stress levels, it improves brain function, it does all of these things. Hire a cleaner if you have one. Clean your house if you can, but if not, just start making your bed. Give it a try. Write in the comments down below if you do it. Let me know how it worked out for you. Making your bed is just one small thing you can do to make your life better. It's kind of like a gift to yourself. So 3 years ago, a friend of mine sent me an article that said, people who make their beds are 30% happier. And at that time, I was barely functioning. I was not sleeping for more than 30 minutes at a time. I couldn't eat. I'd lost 60 pounds. I was cold all the time. I was severely in trauma. At that time, I was experiencing a lot of PTSD symptoms, and I was just generally, barely keeping it together. And I thought, well, 30% happier seems like a good trade-off. So I started making my bed every day. And you know what? I was really surprised. It actually does make a difference. Every time I walk past my bedroom now, I feel like I've got my together. Even when the rest of the house is crazy or there's kids running around or I've got emails from my lawyers or whatever, that bed is made, and when I walk past, I can see that nice, clear, it's just calm and clear, it's all smooth. And it's like, yeah, I did that. And it just feels really good. Also, when it's finally time for bed, it's nice to it's just nice. It's just a nice thing to do. So that's it. This was a really short and sweet video. It's a really short and sweet little idea, but I believe it's really impactful and it can help you in your journey in this high conflict divorce. I've linked more information on self-care down below. I've got a whole playlist for this, so you can just click in the description to the whole playlist. You're gonna get tons of tips on how you can support yourself through this super hard time. So again, I'm Vea. This is Case by Case Divorce. I really appreciate you sharing your time with me. Go make your bed. Okay, I'll see you later.